All right, everybody. Happy birthday to Jim Belushi. Yep. June 15, 1954. 72 years old now. Yep. He's still around. I know. But I did see him last year for Song Song Blue with Hugh Jackman. That was last year he did. So let's get started. First up from 1978, Fury as Beach Bum. Yep. Kirk Douglas made this movie. The Clean Sing as Bobby, 1980. Thief as Barry, 1981. James Caan. Sugar or Plain as Bobby, 1982. Trading Places as Harvey, 1983, with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. Wait a minute. Oh, Dan Aykroyd's birthday on the beginning of July. Not on the 2nd. It's on the 1st. The Man with One Red Shoe as Morris, 1985, with Tom Hanks. Salvador as Dr. Rick. That was 1986 with James Woods. About Last Night as Bernie. Rob Lowe with Demi Moore. Jumping Jack Flash as Sperry Repairman. Whoopi Goldberg. And then Little Shop of Horrors as Patrick Martin. That movie was 40 years now. All right. Sorry, guys. I sweat. Okay, The Principal as Rick. 1987. Wait, who made this? Oh, he made it. Okay, never mind. Real Man as Nick. Red Heat as Sergeant Art, 1988, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh yeah, he made it. Who's Harry Klum as Man on Bus, 1989, with John Candy. Yep. K-9 as Detective Michael Doley. Homer and Eddie as Homer Lanza. He's with Whoopi Goldberg. Right now it's James Belushi, but right now it's Jim now. Wedding Band as Reverend, 1990. The Palermo Connection as Carmine. Taking Care of Business as Jimmy Jaworski. Master of Menace as Gatsby. And then Mr. Destiny as Larry Joseph Burrows with he's with Michael Caine. Arbraxas Guardians of the Universe as Principal Rick Latimer, 1991. Only the Lonely as Officer Saul. John Candy made this. Diary of a Hitman as Shandy, huh? Oh, Forrest Whitaker. Curly Sue as Bill Dancer. Wow. Once Upon a Crime. Yeah, 1992 as Neo. John Candy made it with him. Trace of Red as Jack Dobson, I think that's his name. Last Action Heroes himself, 1993 with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Shans Royce, I think that's the name. The Pebble and the Penguin as Rocco, 1995. Martin Short. Yep. Destiny Turns on the Radio as Torto. Canada Bacon as Charles Jackal. Separated Lives as Tom Beckwith. Yep, he made this movie with Linda Hamilton. 1996 films, we have Raise the Sun as Frank Machi. Halle Berry made it with Casey Affleck. And then Jingle All the Way as Mall Santa with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. That movie was 30 years now. 1997, Retroactive as Frank Lloyd. Name sound familiar. Living in Peril as Harrison/Oliver. Gold in the Streets as Mario. Wait, Mario? Just Mario, yeah. No last name. Just Mario. No, not the game Mario. The someone else. Bad Baby. Oh my gosh. That's the name. Cornelius Gooding. Gang related as Frank. Detective Frank. Yep, he made this movie. Babes in Toyland as Gonzargo. I don't remember watching that. Whack the Dog as himself. Yep. Dustin Hoffman with Robert De Niro. Overnight Delivery as Overnight Delivery Boss. That was 1998 with Paul Rudd. And also Reese Witherspoon. Yep, I haven't watched that in a while. Angels Dance as The Rose, 1999. Yep. The Florentine as Billy. Sorry about the noise, guys. Sorry. Made Men as Bill Manuxi? I think that's his name. My Neighbors, the Yamadas as Takashi. Oh gosh, I can't read this. I can't read this, guys. It's hard for me to read Japanese. The Nuttiest Nutcracker as Rengeno the Mouse King, the voiceover. And then K-911 as Detective Michael Dooley. Oh, he's with Christine Tucci. Oh, same last name as Stanley Tucci. Wow. But I don't know. Shall we move on? Okay. Return to Me as Joe Dayton, 2000. And then 2001, Joe Somebody as Chuck Scarlett, 2001 with Tim Allen. Snow Dogs as Demon, 2002, Disney movie with Cobra Gooding Jr. One Way Out as Harry Woods. K-9PI as Michael Dooley, the detective. Pinocchio as the farmer. And then Legend of the Lost Trip as Taprey and then Little Magnus. Easy 6 as Elvis, 2003. Days Enchanted as Doctor the Shrink, 2004. 2005, we have Tugger as Tugger. The Jeep 4 X4 Who Wanted to Fly. Oh my gosh, that was 2005. And then Hoodwinked at 1 as Kirk. That's the first one, with Anne Hathaway and Glenn Close. Alrighty. Behind the Smile as Jeffrey Stone. The Wild as Benny. That was Kiefer Sutherland made it. Yep, that movie was 20 years now. Same with Behind the Smile and Lolo's Cafe as Frank. Farsi of the Penguins as they're all... Oh no, all the penguins. You know, I gotta censor the bad word. There's a B word there. I gotta censor that. Yeah. Farce of the Penguins. Yeah, that's what it's called. Once Upon a Christmas Village as Santa Claus short film. And then Underdog as Dan Unger. Dan Unger? Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King as Globe, 2008. And Snow Buddies as St. Bernie. The Ghost Rider 2010 as John Maddox with Erwin McGregor, Pierce Brosnan, Kim Cattrall, and then Olivia Williams. Yep. Okay. Congar's Incorporated as Dan Fox, 2011. New Year's Eve as Building Super, which is 15 years now. Thunderstruck as Coach M. Ross, 2012, with Kevin Durant. Yep, the NBA player. Legends of Oz Dorothy's return as Cowardly Lion, 2013. Of course, The Secret Lives of Dorks as Bronco. Home Sweet Hell as Les, 2015. Oh my gosh, Katherine Heigl made this movie with Patrick Wilson. Sorry, didn't mean to spit. I know. The Whole Truth as Bondi Lassiter, 2016 with Keanu Reeves. Oh yeah, Keanu Reeves shaved his mustache and a beard, and he has short hair. No long hair. He did have long hair in John Wick, right? Oh yeah, he sure did. Anyway, moving on. The Hollow Point as Diaz. Patrick Wilson made this movie. Yep, he's a sheriff. Uncrafted as Jim. And then Katie says goodbye as Bear with Olivia Cook. A Change of Heart as Hank, 2017. And then Solar Point as Carl. And then Wonder Wheel as Humpty. With Juno Temple, Justin Timberlake, and Kate Winslet. Gigi and Nate, 2022 as Dan Gibson. Yeah, Marcina Gay Harden made this. And then Fight Another Day as Duke, 2024. With Eric Johnson. I don't think I know Eric Johnson. I don't think I know him. I don't think I know that guy. Okay, and last but not least for 2025, the Chronologic of Water as Ken. And then Song Song Blue as Tom D. and Matto with Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson. Okay, now for the shows. Let's start with the films, okay? But let's not go for the roles because that's too much. Because I don't want to go through everything. So here we have The Mystery of the Third Planet. Yep. But English language dub. Yeah. The Best Legs in the 8th Grade. Roxy. Oh, that's what I mentioned. Parallel Lives. Sahara. Doc's Best Friends. Journey. Who Killed Atlanta's Children. Casper's Scared at School. Stan Lee, Mighty Seven. And Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie. No, not the regular one. Just the Jungle. Now for the shows, but series. Who's Watching the Kids? Working Stiffs, Labyrinth and Shirley, Saturday Night Live, Fugly Tales Theaters, Sen Max Comedy Experiment, Wild Ponds The Building, Real Monsters, Duckman, Pinky and the Brain, Santo Buckito, Gargoyles. Oh, that's the season 2. Biographic Dumb and Dumber. I meant the show, not the Jim Carrey one. No, the show. Kablam, Timon and Pumbaa, The Tick, Mighty Ducks, Hey Arnold, the show. Arena, Cow and Chicken, Life with Louie, The Blues Brothers animated series, Total Security, The Larry Sanders Show, True Hollywood Story, Hercules, Stories of My Childhood, Bad Girls and Chosers, According to Jim, Jamie Kennedy Experiment, Rugrats, What's New Scooby-Doo, Robbie the Reindeer, Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Mad TV, Oxy and Tricks. Oh, I love that show. I'm With Her, Less Than Perfect, The Top 5 Reasons You Can't Blame, My Crazy Life, Who's Number One, George Lopez, Fatherhood, My First Time, Second Cities, First Family of Comedy, Yin Yang Yo. Wait, what's that? What the heck is that? What the heck is that show? I don't know. Handy Manny, The Defenders, Doc McStuffings, Serious Business Building, Belushi, Show Me a Hero, Trip Tank, Good Girls is Revolt, the 7D, Twin Peaks, Trolls, The Beat Goes On, Growing Belushi, Guys is All American Road Trip, and K9 PD with Jim Belushi. Okay, now for a music video, but only two. Too Legit, Too Quit, and Whoa, Whoa, Whoa. Okay, now for the games from the 90s. 9, The Last Resort, which is for the computer, and Goosebumps, Attack of the Mutant, also for... I give up, also for the PC. Alright, that's it, guys. Those are all of Jim Belushi films and shows, so happy 72 birthday to Jim.